"Dude, I can't find the head." Those were the first words police heard when they answered a frantic 911 call from a quiet home in Levittown, Pennsylvania. What they didn't know yet was that the missing head had already appeared online in a YouTube video posted by the killer himself, a disturbed man claiming to be the leader of a militia, calling for violent revolution, and proudly displaying the severed head of his own father, and inside a cooking pot in a small bedroom of that home. Police will make one of the most horrifying discoveries in recent American criminal history. January 29th, 2024. 32-year-old Justin Moan leaves the home he shares with his parents, Mike and Denise. He tells his mother he has a job interview at the mall, but instead of going to work, he drives to a sporting goods store in Cuddon. Surveillance cameras show him calmly testing handguns before purchasing a 6-hour, 9mm and 2 boxes of ammunition. To buy it legally, he even gives up his medical marijuana card. Hours later, he's back home, quiet, calm, planning. Justin has always been eccentric, a self-published author, musician, and conspiracy theorist. But over the last 2 years, something inside him had shifted. He believed he was the Messiah. He believed America needed a revolution, and he believed he had to start it himself. The next evening, chaos erupts. A next-door neighbor calls 911 after Denise Moan runs screaming for help. 911 operator, what is the emergency? Neighbor, my husband. He's in the bathroom. Moments later, the neighbor's husband takes the phone. Husband, shaking voice. He lost his head. No head, dude. He has no head at all. Police rush to the scene. Inside the bathroom, they find the decapitated body of 60-year-old Mike Moan slumped against the bathtub. Blood splatter covers the walls. A kitchen knife and machete lie in the tub, but the head is missing until officers step into the first-floor bedroom and see a large cooking pot on the floor, wrapped in plastic. Inside it is Mike's severed head. Even worse, they soon learn Mike's head has already been seen by thousands. Justin had filmed a 14-minute YouTube rant earlier that day, holding his father's head like a trophy, urging followers to attack federal workers. He called himself the acting president. He called for civil war. He called himself possibly the Messiah. Justin is nowhere to be found. His father's car, a white Toyota Corolla, is missing. Investigators trace Justin's phone. One ping appears more than 100 miles away, near Fort Indian Town Gap, a National Guard training base. The search intensifies. State police, local police, and military police flood the area. They find the Corolla abandoned outside the base's main gate. Then, 1 mile inside, they finally see him. Justin walks calmly along a road, hands in his coat pockets. Troopers draw their guns. Officer, drop to your knee. Do not move. Justin, calm, polite. Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. In his pocket, the 6-hour, loaded, one in the chamber. In his backpack, a knife and an axe-like tool. And on his USB drive, a folder labeled with photos of federal buildings and documents about explosives. Justin's arrest only deepens the mystery. His home contains to-do lists with chilling entries. Get sights up. Boom. Slice. Police uncover a year's worth of attempts by Justin to recruit an online militia through Discord. He told strangers, "I'm his main recruiter right now." He started this all by himself while broke and convinced random people to join. He had written multiple conspiracy-filled books about a second Messiah, loosely based on his life. He had filed bizarre lawsuits against the federal government, and in interrogation, he makes one last bizarre claim. Justin, is there any chance of me talking to the governor? I may have one card left to play. I whistle-blew billions of dollars of tax evasion. Investigators find no evidence of any such whistleblower activity. But the most shocking statement comes later. In a letter Justin writes from jail, I tried to perform a citizen's arrest on my dad for treason, but he resisted arrest, so I lawfully used deadly force. Justin Moan is ultimately convicted on 12 charges, including first-degree murder, terrorism, threats, trespassing, weapons violations, and abuse of a corpse. In July 2025, he is sentenced to life in prison without parole. But the disturbing question remains, how did no one see this coming? Justin spent years posting extremist music, conspiratorial writings, and militia plans, and still slipped through every crack. Was this preventable? Or was this the inevitable end of a mind collapsing into violent delusion? If you want more deep-dive true crime cases, especially ones with never-before-seen footage and disturbing twists, make sure to like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications,